Hi, boys and girls. We are reading Junie B. Turkeys We Have Loved and Eaten and Other Thankful Stuff. And not yesterday, when we read the last chapters, they were writing a list of things they were thankful for, and they came up with silly things like exploding biscuits and toilet paper and silly things like that. The winning class, whoever has the best list, gets a prize, and their prize is a pumpkin pie, which the kids weren't really excited about. But we're on chapter 3, and it's called Thankful Bags. Tuesday, dear first grade journal, today is still the month of Thanksgiving, which is November. But hooray, hooray, we are going to have show and tell for the whole entire day today. That is because yesterday Mr. Scary gave us thankful bags to take home with us, and today we had to bring them back with something that we are thankful for. We are keeping them a secret until show and tell. I brought something that I love very much. Here is a helpful hint. It is not my brother Ollie. Oh no. Your friend, Junie B., first grader. I put down my pencil and I looked around the room. All of the children had their thankful bags next to their chairs. Some of the bags looked empty-ish, and some of them looked fullish. My bag looked middle-ish. I picked it up and I put it on my desk, and then I leaned over and I tapped on May's arm. My thankful bag is middle-ish, I said, really pleasant. May did not pay any attention to me. I tapped on her arm again. You're probably wondering what's in my bag, but I can't tell you on account of it has to stay a surprise until show and tell, I said. May turned her back on me. This time I tapped on her head. Helpful hint. It's not my brother Ollie, I said. And just then May exploded out of her seat, and she tattletailed real loud to Mr. Scary. Mr. Scary, Junie Jones will not stop bothering me, she hollered. Oh, those two do not get along, do they? There is Junie B tapping on May's head. He should move their seats, I'm thinking, huh? Mr. Scary frowned his eyebrows at me. I waved my fingers very friendly. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine, I said. I was just showing May my thankful bag. I held it up in the air. It's middle-ish, I said. Mr. Scary kept on frowning. I put my bag on my desk and I folded my hands very polite. Okay, I guess that about wraps it up, I said. Mr. Scary got a teensy smile on his face. Sometimes he enjoys me, I believe. Pretty soon he stood up at his desk and he clapped his loud hands together. Okay, boys and girls, it's time to get started with our very special day of show and tell, he said. Please put your journals away and arrange your chairs in a circle. We slammed our journals shut. Slam, slam, bam, slam, bam, slam, slam, bam. Oh, that's what they did the other day. Mr. Scary sucked in his cheeks at us, and we quick opened our journals again, and we shut them very quietly. After that, we put our chairs in a circle and we got ready for a whole entire day of show and tell. Yoo-hoo, I said to Herbert, this is my dream come true. A whole entire day with no learning. Herb laughed and clapped. I wish every day had no learning, he said. Me too, I said. If every day had no learning, school would be a lot more popular. What? May butted into our conversation. Well, I am thankful for learning, she said. There's nothing I like better than learning, learning, learning. And after that, she started skipping around her chair. I did a glare at her. Here is a suggestion, I said. Why don't you skip home? May stuck out her tongue at me. There was no need for that, I believe. And just then Mr. Scary clapped his hands together. Okay, everyone, make sure you have your thankful bags at your chairs, and please take a seat. All of us got our bags and we sat down. Good job, he said. It looks like we're ready to begin. I can't wait to see what kind of wonderful things we are thankful for. He pointed to Roger. Roger, would you like to start us off? He said. Roger's face looked sickish. Why? He said. Why me? I didn't even raise my hand. Mr. Scary smiled. I know you didn't, Roger, he said. I just thought you might like to start us off, that's all. Roger did a gulp. Oh, he said, well, I wouldn't. Mr. Scary stopped smiling. Okay, I wasn't really asking you a question, Roger. I would like you to go first. Roger's face got sweat on it, and then he just kept sitting there. Mr. Scary crossed his arms. Roger, he said. We're waiting. And finally, Roger took a deep breath. And then he stood up real slow and he picked up his thankful bag. It looked empty-ish. Mostly I'm just thankful for this thankful bag. I bet he forgot to do his homework. And then he held it out in front of him and he gave it a little shake. I don't know why I like this bag so much, but I really, really am thankful for this bag, he said. And then he did a pause. The end. And then he quick sat back down. Mr. Scary frowned. Really, Roger? Seriously? In your whole life, you're only thankful for that bag that I gave you yesterday? That's it? Roger stood up again. Well, no, I mean, I'm thankful for other stuff too, he said. Mr. Scary raised his eyebrows. Like? Roger's face got stress in it. And then he quick looked all around himself, and all of a sudden he stretched out the bottom of his t-shirt. Like this t-shirt that I'm wearing, he said. I'm very, very thankful for this t-shirt. Roger's face got sweatier. This t-shirt is and then he looked at it a little bit harder. It's white, he said. Mr. Scary nodded real slow. Yes, he said. We can all see that, Roger. Roger kept stretching his shirt. And then he turned up the bottom and he read us the tag. Machine wash warm and lay flat to dry, he read. And after that, he stretched out the back of the neck and he read us that tag too. Boy size 6 to 8, he read, and it was made in... Mr. Scary held up his hand. That's enough, Roger, he said very sternish. And then Roger kept on standing there. It's made in Honduras, he said. Mr. Scary snapped his fingers and Roger sat down. Show and tell was not off to a very good start. My guess, boys and girls, is that Roger forgot to do his homework and he forgot to put something in his bag, so he was just coming up with some silly things like he was thankful for his bag or his shirt. All right, tomorrow we will continue hearing what the kids have to share in their thankful bags. So you will have to wait and see.